Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, if there's anything that you need to clean up from yesterday, I suggest you do that mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually, so you don't carry that baggage over to today, so we can have a great day. And remember, yesterday is no longer here. All we have is today, and we're not promised tomorrow. Here's the list I'm going to go over for you to focus on today and work on. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger. Emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses, gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, abusing one another, and you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about don't let anybody rent space in your head, how you give other people power, and you're the one that carries all the power, and the part of the energy that people take from you. What I do is suggest that there's something bother you, you confront them head on, and then you let it go. Stop trying to change or mold people into the way you think they should be. This is where the problems lie. When you try to make somebody out to something that they're not, you find out a lot about people when you start being true to yourself. And after you confront them, and if they're not happy, I suggest you let them go. Don't you ever beg or kiss anybody's ass to love you or be with you. It should all be natural. It should be a mutual respect, mutual feelings. And the importance of confronting somebody head on, because if you don't, it's going to eat at you. Again, remember, you're doing this for you. And one of the things I used to do, one of my biggest mistakes, I used to give people credit where credit wasn't due. I used to be over-optimistic, and I had to let people, give them time to see who they truly are. And when you're with people, say what you mean what you say, but don't say it meanly. And continue to, one of the things that I have done was always have plan A, B, and C. For example, if you're going out on a date and they're 15 minutes late, just leave. Do not wait for anybody. Give people a 15-minute period of time, and just leave. And again, don't spend all night obsessing. Always have plan A, B, and C. And I learned this when my husband was away in prison and he came home. I made a promise to myself that I was never going to wait for anybody ever again. And if they can't be their word, I don't want to be around them. And I did this with clients. I give them a 15-minute period, then I leave. And I don't want to hear people's stories. I don't want to hear people's excuses. You're either committed or you're not. You're either committed to your work or you're not. You're either committed to be with me or not. It is truly that cut and dry. We spend so much time on drama, so much time on control, so much time thinking we can change somebody else. Remember, we cannot change anybody but ourselves. And you're going to be disappointed. The clearer you become, the cleaner you become. The more aware, the more awake you are when you go through your day. You're going to see a lot of shit and say, oh my God. But when you're using, you see nothing. When you're abusing yourself, you let everybody abuse you back in return because you feel like a piece of crap. And that's what we do. We let people walk all over us. But when you clean up that mess and clean up your life, nobody could ever walk all over you again. That's what I'm talking about, mastering your day, mastering your life, taking control of it. No longer complaining because you know that you are the one in control, but absolutely cannot control another soul out there. So mostly look at today when you're angry, when you're mad, when you have anxiety and you're pissed off. Look at what you're trying to control. Clean it up if you can. If you can't, walk away and let it go. Nobody's worth that, and I don't care who it is. And start seeing your partners for who they really are. Start seeing your coworkers for who they are, and start treating them individually that way, and not give them what they don't deserve. And be true to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. And don't do other people's work either. Stand up. Make a stand if you have to talk at work. Make a stand in a relationship. Stop cleaning up other people's shit. This is one of the biggest problems in the workforce. This is one of the biggest problems in relationships. Constantly cleaning up other people's crap, and then the both of you looking good, or the company looking good, and you're the one doing all the work. This is why you have anger. This is why you have resentment. This is why you're pissed off, because you're not taking charge of your life. And the only way you could take charge of your life is cleaning up your own mess first to see clearly, because you can't see clearly if you're destroying yourself. Again, that's why I write that list. Stop justifying the crap that you're doing to yourself so you can see in front of you, and start making stands. Start living and eliminating all that drama, and no kissing anybody's ass to love you or to be with you. Nobody's that special. You be special to yourself. Make yourself a priority, and the rest will follow. You will attract nothing but loving people. Again, balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our work, our partner, our play. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everybody around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. The goal for all of us is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be natural, or else you get backed up in that head of yours. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part. No exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Your words mean nothing, you smooth talkers, manipulators, narcissisms. Your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying with Louise Hay on love. Addiction means you are running from yourself, not knowing how to love yourself. Here's the loving treatment by Louise Hay. Deep at the center of my being, there's an infinite well of love. I now allow this love to flow to the surface. It fills my heart, my body, my mind, my conscious, my very being, and radiates out from me in all directions and returns to me multiplied. The more love I use and give, the more I have to give. The supply is endless. The use of love makes me feel good. It's an expression of my inner joy. I love myself, therefore I take loving care of my body. I lovingly feed it nourishing foods and beverages. I lovingly groom it and dress it. And my body lovingly responds to me with vibrant health and energy. I love myself, therefore I provide myself a comfortable home, one that fills all my needs, and it is a pleasure to be in. I fill the rooms with vibration of love so that all who enter, myself included, will feel this love and be nourished by it. I love myself, therefore I work at a job that I truly enjoy, one that uses my creative talents and abilities, working with and for people that I love and that love me, and earning a good income. I love myself, therefore I behave and think in a loving way to all people, for I know that which I give out returns to me multiplied. I only attract loving people in my world, for they are a mirror of what I am. I love myself, therefore I forgive and totally release the past and all past experiences, and I am free. I love myself, therefore I live totally in the now. experiencing each moment as good and knowing that my future is bright and joyous and secure. For I'm a beloved child of the universe, and the universe lovingly takes care of me, now and forevermore, and so it is. Trust the process, no more question. All I need is taken care of. That is by Louise L. Hay. That is beautiful. All right, I'm going to read a little part from my book, page 65. D is for discipline. Discipline is freedom. Without discipline, you will never experience peace, prosperity, balance. Be true to yourself at all times. Trust the process. The rest will fall into place. You're worth it. The work is worth the rewards. The rest is up to you. I talk about discipline a lot. Discipline has saved my life. Discipline is freedom. And one of the things that I know I have control over is my day, how I conduct my day. I make a plan. I usually have my day written out the night before. And there's always room for spontaneous things to do also. It's not that I'm that rigid, but that discipline gives me peace. I have a practice I do in the morning to get my head right. I do my podcast in the morning. I work out. I make sure I have clean food in the refrigerator. Remember, food is a chemical, and the chemicals that we put in our body plays a big role in what kind of day we're going to have. Whatever we put in our body really is a reflection on what kind of day we're going to have. And remember, what we put in our body is a chemical. So I'm working with people, and when they're binging on sugar or binging on food or binging on alcohol, you're going to be all out of whack. Your thinking's going to be out of whack. Your chemical body's going to be out of whack. Your system's out of whack, and you can't think clearly. It's humanly impossible. So once you start abusing yourself with whatever it is that you do, your mind, your body, your soul, everything is out of control. And you don't have control of your anger, of your rage, of what's going on in your life. So that's the importance of the discipline. And today I want you to really focus on doing your discipline, doing your practice of all the things that make you loving and caring and make you feel good. And then watch how smoothly your day goes. How what anybody says to you, you won't be infected by it because you are doing all the things that make yourself feel good today. Remember, everything we do to ourselves will be a reflection on how we react to our day, to the people, to what's happening to us throughout the day. And then the rest will follow. Okay, remember, we can all heal together. I'm going to do the checkoff list. Work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. Don't do too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I could change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she's appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. Be true to ourselves. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Be a priority. Everything we do is a practice and a discipline to master what we want. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bail out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. It's always about fear. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. You cannot do it alone. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I am willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Do 2 things a day you don't want to do to have a successful day. My two things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. That's the greatest gift you can give yourself. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I could go over my workshops, or I'll sign my books for you. Remember my services, lifeandharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll call you and I can go over my services with you. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday, and hit that round, colorful button that says L and hit subscribe. They will automatically come to you. Please share with everybody you love and respect, and start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. It's a lot of the information of relearning everything that you've learned. And remember, I want you to have a stupefying day today, and thank you for listening.